Hi, hello, and welcome to the Daily Tarot Buffet brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. If anything I say resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. I was sent to deliberate the findings for the transiting moon into Scorpio. During the Aquarius season, that is the 10th house lunar event. So we're gonna have this situationship. That's what it's gonna be. Before we begin, Vertex of Abundance is the galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. If anything that is said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and smash that like button. If you want to comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. That statement will be repeated a few times. The 10th house is, like authority, mainly. It also is like career, reputation. It's the legacy, really. It's the long-term achievements, visibility from the public sector, what other people can see about our life itself entirely, not just about us specifically. It's kind of like status, professional matters. There's going to be powerful emotional shifts there because it's angular, fourth, seventh, 10th, first. So it's a 10th house event, okay? Also, the moon is how things are going to be manifesting, and then according to the vibration of, which is Scorpio, okay? So the moon is illumination, enlightenment during like a lunar event, okay? So we're going to have, shifts and transformation according to like empowerment, 10th house, a Scorpio, really. There's going to be hidden and repressed emotions against Scorpio, but they're going to be related to work, career, ambitions, any type of identity, especially in the public space. We'll be deliberating the findings from Cosmic Coven and Vida Sibila by Los Carveo. This is by Lillian Lazenby. Now I'm using the minor arcana here only. Also, if any love comes out, Vibe About It Tarot. Vibe About It Oracle by oh, Pop of Love Oracle by Vibe About It Tarot. Pop of Love Oracle by Vibe About It Tarot. So there's going to be some endings here. I don't necessarily think of them as negative endings. It's like a decision comes down, or an alert goes off, or some kind of ring the alarm. There's going to be some grand illumination, I feel. We have the Knight of Cups, 10 of Wands, Bajetta, the Magician. Here it's called the Magi. In the next couple few days, there's going to be some crystallization cycle completing. It's been difficult or an ordeal. 10th house work, it can also be about erecting some type of structure, foundation. The 10 of Wands is not always negative. We can be manifesting out of energy or work or backbreaking work, is what I'm hearing. Because we're taking actions of the heart. Now, career wise, this could be our talent, our craft, our abilities with the magician. And we do have a couple few things coming out. Now, this is going to lay some kind of groundwork. It's going to get the cogs moving. Three of Pentacles with Three of Cups there. That could be cliques, covens, cabals, but it could also just be cooperation, co-creation, collaboration. Three of Pentacles in and of itself can talk about collaboration. It could also talk about covens or cabals. So we don't have any negative energy here yet. The High Priestess and the Magician, though, I wonder. Now, the High Priestess and the Magician means that we are aware of our talents so much so that one of them is a gift. So what is a gift different than a talent? First of all, talent is an enneagram of the word latent. So when we're born, things are latent, unmanifest energy. And as we go through the world, we discover that one of these talents, we're not so much learning it in this lifetime so much as we are remembering it from a previous lifetime. So if we came into the world with this talent and we didn't develop it, that is a gift. And that is also the difference between magician talent and high priestess gift. The Wands, L'Imperatore, the Emperor, of the Denari, the Eight of Pentacles, Il Justicia Judice, the judgment here is called the Aeon. So a couple of months ago, up to 3, some energy started percolating, matriculating. It could have been energy that got moving. I feel like we were, fueling the Vestal fire, and it's yet to set ablaze. 3 of Wands on our side can be an altar. We've started to tap into our own energy. There might have been energy built up, maybe dispositive against us, perhaps, but we tapped into it because something of this energy is born out of our own energy. It's almost like we're tapping into our own sacred or spiritual alignment of sorts. And I'm hearing that song, Stop the Trap. I forget the words. It's the Beyonce song. Ring the alarm, da 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 da, because I'd be darned if I see another. Yeah, so it's like something was forgotten or overlooked by others. We were kind of like mislabeled, misjudged, misperceived, misunderstood, misused, mistaken, mistreated. And there's some kind of energy coming back here. Let's continue on. We also have Sun in Aries here. There could also be there's some Scorpio energy. It's kind of hidden, but I'm picking it up. We also have, with the Three of Cups and the Chariot card, the Lucado, we have the Mercury in Cancer with the King of Cups here. That could be Sun in Cancer or Libra rising. We also have the King of Wands with the Emperor. So that could be definitely Sun in Aries. If that's so, that's probably some kind of Cancer rising. We've had Libra rising, Cancer rising so far. Now, for the Cancer rising, the Sun would be in the 10th house of Aries. This is the Cancer rising Aries Sun. What is this? Three of Wands, King of Wands. Because that's wanting expansion, wanting clearance, wanting an open road, wanting to take massive action. Yeah, there's some great big plan here, gran canzone. It's something that's been building in the background. And I'm also getting relationship energy. I hate to say, for a work reading, that's very convoluted. It brings in too many dimensions of divination. I'd rather kind of specifically talk about material possessions and work ambitions here, but I'll do what I'm told. Wherever I'm being called, I'll read on. I'm getting love already. We do have the King of Cups that's committing to being emotional or tender or loving or some kind of soulmate union, or um, it's committing to giving the love of God. So the thing about the cups is it talks about beloved, and specifically it's um, paradiso. It's eternal kingdom energy. It's like heavenly born, different than other spaces like the knights, especially any of the knights, but especially of the wands persuasion, king, queen. It can be born of the, inferno, the infernal kingdom, purgatorio, down there. Because we do have the pit, Tartarus. The Ten of Wands with the king is like, okay, we might have, I'm hearing that Judas, I'm hearing that word. So King of Wands, Ten of Wands is wanting to oppress, but it's not necessarily for harm or bigotry or opposition, adversarial nature. It's literally wanting to like boot camp, wanting things to be developed, wanting to have a pressure cooker where, you know, make it or break it. Some energies filter themselves out, some energies transform, evolve, and become this product that's usable. Especially with the Three of Wands here and the Ten of Wands, it's like, what of my people, what of my products, what of my energy, what of the irons I have on the fire are gonna produce something? Because some of them are gonna have to quit. Some of them are not going to make it. Ni going to happen. That's also the energy here. There's nothing here negatively aligned, but I'm hearing that word Judas. And frankly, it's around Judite, the Aeon, which is the judgment card. And here, okay, let's read this. So we have actions of the heart. So we're doing some kind of spiritual initiation. Knight of Cups. A gate opens up. There's some temptations, but there's also collaboration. So we have a creative idea here, a creative new beginning. Ace of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot card. We're overcoming the initial impetus, burst of energy, overcoming inertia to get something going, to get something started, to get something moving. Or we had an idea that was kind of percolating, matriculating in the background that we had to bring to the foreground and get going, going. Okay, so that's the Knight of Cups. Now, mirroring that is the Ten of Wands. There is some kind of need to erect a foundation, especially with the Imperatore here. That's, you know, self-governance, self-mastery. That's, you know, erecting a system, a structure, a foundation that is implying, imposing, you know, means, mechanisms, methodologies, system structures, foundations, tools, techniques, technologies, confirmed so by Il Progetto, the magician. You know, that is, like I said, tools, techniques, technology. That's also crafts, cooperation, communication, intellect, reasoning. Okay. And then we have a double three, a triple three. So that is cliques, covens, and cabals. There may be some energy in the environment surrounding location. La superbia, the gossip, the you know, cluck, 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 the chickadees. The, what is that? There's some strigaria here, magic, malinconia, because I'm not English. It's gone. I can't do it. So let me just read this and keep on going. There is some energy we haven't discerned yet of nasty McNasty, because this is an open enemy. So instead of it being inimical in its nature, l'animica, which is like an opponent, instead of just adversarial, il nemico, not wanting to see you win, they want to see you up out the game. They want to cancel you, delete you, get you off the board, get you out of the game, get you out of the game of life if at all possible. There's a hatred there. Now, I don't have it. I don't see it. It could have just been because we overcame it. Now, Scorpio energy does talk about enemies. Now, let me be precise here. That Scorpios, don't be alarmed. The eighth house is where things come to surface or things play out. Whatever energy you have in your eighth house naturally, which is where Scorpio rules. I know we're doing a 10th house event. Whatever energy you have in your eighth house, like for me, for instance, I have the Sun, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Lilith, Parts Fortune, a couple other things too. And it aspects a lot. I have it trining the fourth house, trining the eighth house, and I have it opposing the second house. I have a very active eighth house. So whatever you have up in the eighth house, people become jealous of you. Your Sun, they become jealous of your rulership, your kingdom. Venus, they become jealous of how you cultivate relationships, the love that you receive from others, how you've refined your sense and sensibilities, how you've cultivated your talents. Mercury, they don't like your skills. They don't like your craftsmanship. They don't like how you navigate and negotiate through the world, how you show up and participate and remain present. Mars, they don't like how people come to your aid. They don't. So what I'm saying is like, the eighth house will tell you how people become jealous. And listen, why am I picking up this inimical energy, il nemico, when we don't have no nothing here? The chariot might talk about what we've recently overcome or what we're preparing to overcome, but this line here is what's already been done happen, what's already gone, taken place. It's Down here, this singular position is the recent past, and here gives a little bit of illumination, enlightenment about that. Sometimes enumeration, especially with the Three of Pentacles, any 3, 5, 7, or 9, if it's spades or swords, Sparde will tell us. But I want to continue because we have L'Imperatore, we have Il Caro, the Chariot Cancro, Aries. So we have an Aries sun and a Cancer sun. We have a double knight here. Okay. And we do have a little gossip, clicks, covenants, cabals, because the triple three. That would be the only thing that I'm seeing here. Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Okay, Tre Denari is like usually means a cabal, something organized. It can be like a clique, especially at work. It talks about professional settings. Re de Copa, Cuoriare Tre, that would talk about gossip from a social group or communication collaboration from a social group. Okay, Re de Bastioni, the Three of Wands, would talk about our own energy, entity, ideology, our own sovereignty. That itself is some kind of flame where the moths are attracted to. So if the people are clucking, if the chickadee be going down, gossip, the superbia, peacocking, it's our energy that's creating this, that's driving this. And then there's some type of graduation, come up, level up, boss up, handle up here with the Judice, the judgment card with the Emperor. Emperor plus judgment card means, first of all, ruling from the throne, galactic sovereign, pharaonic bloodline, but it also talks about some kind of level up, boss up, handle up, G up. It's a graduation that comes with a rank increase, because also the L'Imperatore il Sole, the emperor and the sun, is also some type of graduation, but it's more of like, oh, you've achieved something, like you've accomplished something. Here we have the Three of Re de Bastioni, the Three of Wands. So there is some type of graduation here, but there's a rank increase. There's an announcement. And basically we've made it, but also we're secure. We have certitude, and it's agitating. It's some energy, but let's listen. I'm gonna say this once more. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't see it. Okay, La Constant, the constancy. Well, Constanza. That was my mom's name. Constantina. Okay, so there is some kind of dark cabal here that I just have to say, La Facita. Um, these are fake, phony, fictitious people that have gotten something not based off meritocracy. These are people that don't really belong in the space and the place that they're inhabiting, but they did some dirty in the past to get there. It could have been something as simple as lying on their resume, falsifying their credentials. Well, I'm hearing, because I'm so stupid, because I'm so freaking mean. There's this song that's been playing on in my head. I have no idea what the origins are or where I heard it, but I've been hearing that language, because I'm so stupid, because I'm so freaking mean. That's the language that I'm getting. So there's some energy, entity, ideology that is a click, a cabal, a coven that seems to be with the leader. They seem to be watching what we got going on. They want what we got. There's some jealousy. They might have also created a lot of obstacles for us that we overcame because of our good nature, La Mica. We're loving, caring, generous, kind, and compassion to everybody. We have a good heart and a good nature. And when people come in close, they realize that it's not fake, it's not phony, it's not fictitious. When they try to lurker, durker, snurker, turker, that when they come in, during the lurker, durk, the sideways, sneaky, seditious, trifling, treacherous, treasonous energy, it's not, there's no lies detected. And that throws them for a loop because they lose track of the narrative. Okay, well, I'm getting a channel. Let me just trust this energy and do the work, right? So when they come on and pull through, come through, trying to do whatever, handle up, however, they realize like, oh, okay, if I'm running around spitting this person's name in my mouth, and then another person goes in for an inspection, there's no substance. It's not a sustained objection. It's going to be overruled because they're the real deal, the genuine article. I can sit here and talk smack all I want. I can sit here and run game all I want, but they can't have access then to Exhibit A. Because the moment they go to examine my little narrative, my little story falls apart and unravels. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so something was built up against us, and it actually, so they threw us to the wolves and we came back later in the path. They put us under all this pressure because they didn't realize we were a seed. They tried to bury us, they didn't realize we were a seed. They put us under all this pressure, they didn't realize we'd come up like a diamond. And there's La Nimica. So that's the opponent. Yeah, because there's a position here that everybody wants. And also people want to like us. But the thing about it is they're doing us dirty in some kind of way. Their heart's not genuine and pure. They're unhealed, unawakened in some kind of way. And the only time that they do heal and awaken is when they lose access to us or they don't get to stand so close to us. That's what I'm getting. What's this double king, please? We also have a Cancer rising, Mars in Cancer with the Knight of Cups and the Cancro, the Cancer. Here it's called Il Carro, the Chariot. We also have the Knight of Swords with the Emperor. That would mean a Libra rising or Mars in Libra. So what's this triple three? Tell me about this triple three, please. Okay, so there was some energy that wanted to block. They wanted to bring some suffering. There was an objection. They wanted to attack. That's what they needed to do. Because we were moving through with too much ease and access. This is the Knight of Cups. They didn't like that. The real deal, authentic, genuine article return. This is the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. The Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, that in and of itself is a homecoming. Together, what that usually means is that something fake, phony, fictitious has been going on, and then it gets corrected because the real, genuine, sincere article comes when previously there was something fake, phony, fictitious. There is a poser. There's a poser now becoming an opposer because they wanted to see what they're trying to do is stand Nine of Wands on business, but their business is lesser than what we got. They should be taking lessons, taking notes from us. Unfortunately, tell me about this pair of knights, please. Got it. Yeah, and then again, homecoming, but this is about refuge, sanctuary, safe space. This is also a purging, a clearing, and a saving. Okay, and the same energy came back with the exception of this is a delayed message. This is not hitting somebody so nicely, and unfortunately, there's some agitation here because they thought that they had collected their little flying monkeys, collaborators, and they're realizing like, yeah, okay, I might on a Monday have a collaborator, but by Thursday when they talk to the target, we're the target, um, the support isn't there. They don't have all the votes that they thought. There's receipts here, Seven of Swords. So they're sneaky tweaky around in the broad daylight, but here's what they're trifling, treacherous, and treasonous. They're not to be trusted, and they're being left out. People withdrawing their support. Five of Pentacles, Cinque Denari is the withdrawing of support. That means they're untouchable now because they did some collaboration. Three of Pentacles. It also means that whatever malangria, like rukuku rakaka, English, whatever like actions they've taken, oppositional, whatever machinations, orchestrations that they had in place are unraveling. Whew, that was difficult. They're also feeling either left out or depleted. Infante denari, cinque denari, where they're feeling left out and depleted. They're receiving message that their favor has been lost. Let's go to the intercession. Okay, so the path is illuminated and awakened here with the star card. Oh, nope, nope. Yeah, unfortunately, we've won. It's not been announced, but it will be. So we might move into some kind of leadership position within an organization, or we're going to build up our celestial endowment so much so that it becomes a spiritual inheritance because there's some terms and conditions. They're up until recent. We have all four threes now. Three of Wands, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Three of... Okay, so all four threes mean a conspiracy. Not theory. There's no moon here. Or Two of Swords. Mama's going to read it down. I'm just going to tell you what's up. Let me do this crazy reading. This has gone somewhere that I can't contain, so I'm just going to let it rip. Part of my composure. This is a conspiracy, not a theory. It's been proven. Okay. There was this intention to trick us up out of our spot by making us not continue down the path. They were hoping that they could find safety or secure access and clearance of choice and favor, Six of Cups, so that they can have our destiny, have our path, have our calling. And really what it is that by accident, Principessa di Bastione, Infante di Bastione, the Page of Wands, here it's called Princess. By accident, we were invited to our own life. By accident, we were invited back to our own path. Our spirit, karma, life path, destiny, our faith, hope, and optimism, our bigger, brighter, better came for us. Because we reached a higher ground. We had a higher vibration. And our destiny was aligned vibrationally attuned to us because, hello, it's our destiny. And so something here corrected itself, and that's a bit of a problem for somebody because, you know, really what's going on is we've built ourselves up from the inside out, Nine of Pentacles. And all they've been able to do is scheme, project energy. And you know what they say, you know, the truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may derail it, but in the end, there it is. So let's pull on this. Triple three, please. We have a full house of that. Oopsie. Yeah, there's a person there's a witch hiding in the church kind of deal. Queen of Wands, like I said, a witch. Okay, but there's backfiring. They really did take a lot of action to get this thing off the ground, but it's backfiring. And we were the target, Page of Wands. It was about our life, our path, our destiny. They were more mature and ready for it, but sometimes our path requires an activation or requires us to grow into it. Everybody starts out with training wheels. And the thing about it is that they should have went down their own path and they would have been occupied and busy and maybe even fulfilled. What is this king of? We can have the sun in Scorpio or the eighth house, really, sun in the eighth house. What is this king of cups with the six of cups? Because that is wanting peace, wanting pleasure, wanting satisfaction. It's really either wanting bed pleasures or wanting refuge. Refuge is sanctuary and safe space, safe harbor, fortuna. So they were trying to get something coveted. And to be honest, they were always shady from the beginning. That's just how it is. They wanted to kind of maybe steal something, and they were working in collaboration. The reason why La Facita is looking to the right is because it's some kind of collective. This King of Wands with the Eight of Cups typically means wanting to mature, wanting pilgrimage, wanting to get to higher ground, wanting to withdraw. And this is, it fell out face down, so it's them. They wanted to have a union with spirit. They wanted God to choose them for what we were already chosen for and leave us behind in a sunken space, maybe apathetic, maybe pinned down, quarantined into some type of false or lower timeline, false destiny. It was out of collaboration, but all the people in that collaboration, they woke up. So they saw the truth, and they saw that the whole time we were the real deal and they were cast aspersions. They were told to look the other way with some sleight of hand or malicious, you know, la-di da yada yada. What is this Knight of Cups, Six of Cups? Okay, so this fell out face down. So the angels of the spiritual world brought this to an end because we had a perpetually shady hoe. This is what this is saying. What is this? Okay, so we have somebody moving with false intentions. This Page of Wands, 10 of Wands means feeling oppressed. So we just didn't know that we were being oppressed because we were focusing on building a bigger, brighter, better future. And that's what they say. When you find what you love, you'll notice that you're never working another day of your life. It doesn't mean that there's not pain, that there's not labor, that there's not toil, that there's not trouble, but it's exciting or it's stimulating, it's reinvigorating, it's invigorating. And you see, everybody's kind of looking towards the future, which means the word is buying, buying. Everybody has their eye on some kind of prize. The prize is this, our discovery. You see how they're all looking this direction, and then we're looking this direction. And then this is our energy, the energy that we're sitting in. So everybody's looking into the future, and we're thinking like, oh, what's my origin story? Oh, how did I get here? And we're like looking to bigger, building a bigger, better, and better. And they're all wanting, hoping, wishing, praying, yearning, conjuring up some wounding from the past because they're unhappy with their life. That's what this is saying. Okay. Well, okay. So the truth. We break out, break free. Now we have this mastery. Okay, so we come into our own here. There is a death on their end. And remember what the clarifier said, La Vida Sibila. It's pushed out by the heavens. Uh-oh. Something dies completely, unless there's Sun in Scorpio, which the indicator for that went away, but it's also come back in a small degree or a larger degree than before. Okay, so there was some type of jip. Seven of Swords can be a jip. It's a trespass, but it comes to an end. There was an infraction that we were trespassed against. If I just say it completely, you know, some of the core themes of Scorpio transit, especially like 10th house energy, is there's intense provocation around career or public sector. There's also crisis in reputation, but it's transformational. There's also power struggles around like authority, work. There's psychological insights that come out of strategic thinking. Typically, there's an increase of energy. There's emotional exposure, but something that has to deal with public perception. And then, since Scorpio energy can sometimes be unpredictable, that's kind of what the moon is doing as well, because it's the tides, it's subject to change. We have the death card, we have the high priestess, we have the tower energy. So that's interesting. Um, Mars here. Our careers go undergoing a deep transformation. So now we have a double nine. This reading is going slower than usual. I apologize, but it's very juicy. Oh my gosh, it's juicy. And I'm hearing English again, so I'm happy. Now we're in the truth. Before we were dealing with the conflict, and that was some kind of, you know, three people gossiping about somebody at the water cooler. They don't need to go be brujas, lighting candles, saying abracadabra. That's still witchcraft. Gossip or lying about somebody is dark witchcraft, believe it or not. Most people don't understand. Witchcraft is turning an idea into a manifestation. Okay, so we definitely do have the sun in Cancer. We definitely do have the sun in Aries. We definitely do have an Aries rising Cancer. I mean, okay, excuse me. We definitely do have, well, oh, that's it. Yeah, we do have an Aries rising here. Also, Mars in Aries. We definitely do have a Cancer rising sun in the 10th house. We definitely do have Mars in Scorpio or Scorpio rising. We definitely have Aries rising because I accidentally said it, and we have the Knight of Wands with the Emperor. That's either Aries rising or Mars in Aries. For those with the Aries rising, we might have the Sun in Aries in the first house, Sun in Aries in the 10th house. For the Sun in Aries in the 10th house, that's a Cancer rising. So we also have the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles, which means a culmination of a cycle, progression. So we've progressed, and remember what I said, we've won. We've been tested in the fire here. We've gotten a rank increase and we have an achievement. The accomplishment is the 10, master 10 with the sun, omega 10. And then alpha 10 would be the wheel of fortune. The omega 10 is the sun. It's still an alpha 10, a master 10, excuse me, because it's not like the 10 of cups, pentacles, whatever. We also have a minor 10 here, um, 10 of pentacles. I think it might have went away. We have another 10 though. So we had a double 10. I didn't read on that. What was that double 10? Yeah, okay, so something ended. A spell broke or dissipated or, oh yeah, somebody was revealed. Somebody binding interference got revealed. They couldn't progress any further. They thought they were going to get a lot further with their con. They didn't. We have 3 kings out now. What is that about? What's with this triple? Because that's not just an alliance, it's an affinity. Okay, so we have dual energy. Oh, triple energy. Hold on. All right, so 9 of Pentacles clarified by another 9 and the 9 of Pentacles. So this took a while coming in, and it needed some kind of righteous judgment here. It did happen. This triple. Yeah, it took a while to move through, pull through, come hard, come harder, because a road, a gate needed to open up. But now three different executive decisions came into this. I don't think there were shot calls at work, although we do have the judgment card. Do you want to be a baller, shot caller? That could be Knight of Wands in the judgment card. That could be King of Wands in the judgment card when in work settings. Leadership and management, which can be the same, but oftentimes different. So we're being prepared to receive greatly, and we will eventually turn into some kind of very profitable. There's something that we need to seize or take advantage of. Somebody else is trying to seize upon us and exploit us. We're being recognized finally for something. Oh, we need to do this double nine here. What is this double nine, please? Okay, so a spell did as much as it could do. Because someone was benefiting off our own station. And we're more vibrational than them. We're higher vibrational than they are. They feel that they can't get what they want if we have what we want, which is true in business situations because there's sometimes only a limited amount of spots. However, if you're doing what you were born to do, that's not something you need to worry about. You don't worry about what other people got going on when you got something going on yourself. That's a whole story. Knight of Wands. Yeah, so somebody just they didn't like us, so they ganged up on us. Three of Cups, Three of Swords. That's gang stalking a little bit. We have a whole narrative here. Let's check it out. Three of Wands with the okay. So what they got, what they called in was exile. Um, so what now? What they're what they're needing is to block us because they're about to get blocked or canceled. The truth is that now people don't know what to think about them. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. So this is an alert. People are now very weary of this person. They could say the sky is blue and they'll go outside and check this to make sure because I think they might be seen as a liar now. There was some false plan, false strategy, false agenda. It looked good on paper, it looked good in their mind, but in reality, when things came to pass, it wasn't the right move to make. But if it's up, then it's stuck. Cause this coven, this is the Cosmic Coven deck. This clique is disbanding. That's the Five of Swords. People are walking away. And I'm hearing that song, Do You Wanna Be a Baller? Shakala. Okay, so they really were vying for affection or power or something like that, and they didn't get it. They did something to themselves. Okay, they shot themselves in the foot. That's unfortunate. Let's see what the truth is here. Yeah, all they did was invite us to the party where we were supposed to be this whole time. And when we came in, we immediately got in the game. We went from a Page of Wands in that same position to the Knight of Wands in the next round. So tell me about this Scorpio energy I'm getting now. Sun in Scorpio. What is that? Or it could be in the eighth house. What is that? Okay, so Sun in the eighth house is about being illuminated in the dark. The thing with Sun in the eighth house is a lot of people will project onto that individual. Creative new beginning, but it's more of like it's a golden ticket or a golden egg, the Ace of Pentacles, unless there's a marriage proposal. So I was detecting love. What that meant is that this person had an adoration, affection towards us. They wanted to be us, is what I'm getting. We get the spot, we get the seat, but it took a very long time. There were things that we had to overcome. It was a very long journey, kind of similar to the night of the soul. There's things we had to confront. What is this Aries rising that I'm picking up on? Okay, so there's a spot for us that was made for us, and we finally stepped into it. We came out from underneath some kind of apathy. We didn't know what was going on, and we just disengaged because people. I think we chose not to fight, and so the fight came for us, and we were defended by the divine. There was this energy where this person was on the ready. They wanted us to fight, so they had a reason to destroy us. Is what, and we just never gave them. But see, what they did initially is they needed to target us, and we didn't play into the game exactly the way that they thought we would. And so what they did was they gave us an opening because all it took to destroy them was the truth. And it was very fortunate that this truth was discovered without us having to intervene, intercede. We have this kind of Leo rising energy. If there's a Leo rising, a person has Saturn in the first house. It could also just be demonic forces in a workplace. There's also the energy here of a Scorpio rising. If that's true, somebody has Leo in the Saturn in the 10th house. And I'm detecting that that's the case here. There was this energy of somebody having affection towards us, and they were kind of petty, boring, pedantic, basic, or they had some kind of scheme, agenda that they couldn't get off the ground because we wouldn't bend to their will in some kind of way. Frankly, I think we weren't playing into their game in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. And it got them feeling some kind of way, and they projected energy our way, and it backfired on them. They had some strategy agenda that didn't work. It's the truth here. We defended ourselves without even knowing it. And the message came in way late, and it might have been a fire sign that was angry with us. It could have been a double fire sign. I'm getting here Leo and Aries. Aries midheaven, Scorpio rising. I mean, excuse me. Okay, well, I said that. That's one person. And Aries midheaven is a Cancer rising. There's a Aries midheaven, Cancer rising, Sun in Aries. Is also a Scorpio rising, Leo midheaven with Saturn in Leo. They probably also are an Aries Sun. So I'm getting two distinct energies. The Aries Sun, Saturn and Leo energy, there was a love affair. The Cancer rising Sun in Aries, there was jealousy. So we read this down to Phil. I'm gonna go. It was an honor and a pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. This was a message about the truth emerging for some long-seated power struggle where there was a conspiracy, cliques, covens, cabals, instead of collaboration, cooperation, co-creation. There was a one leader using us as a scapegoat to cast aspersions to the fact that they were fake, phony, and fictitious. They didn't deserve to be in the spot that they were in, and we were the genuine, sincere, authentic article when we came up on the scene. They didn't want to be discovered, but our light, our anointing, was it was illuminating their deceitful nature, and they tried to take us out so that they wouldn't be discovered, and it backfired on them royally. So over the next couple few days, we're going to begin to either understand this, or we're going to be able to see it happen, depending on if we have a fixed rising sign, mainly Scorpio, Aquarius. Now, for some of us, this would have happened last month, and it would have been we were either Capricorn or Aries energy. For some of us, this will happen next month, and it'll be because we have Virgo Pisces energy. Okay. So it's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. Go ahead and smash that like button right now. I'm going to say a quick prayer for all those still lost out there to illusion, delusion, confusion, lost in the seas of time, trapped somewhere in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the resplendent grace of the divine in unconditional love and universal oneness. We love you. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Thank you. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be whole. May you be at peace. May you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. We pray that your steps are ordered, your path illuminated, and that you find salvation and redemption in this lifetime. Until we meet again, until we read again, namaste, dandavat, and ashe. Sayonara, das vidanya, take good care. Bye-bye.